Sorry for a little wait. I just kind of like changing up some little details and seeing if I could get a major change on my stream. So right now I'm just kind of like I'm right now doing the white work and getting everything all set up there. And while we're at it, I'm just gonna add some music on here. So bear with me. Thank you for have your patience and all that stuff, and chime in and say hi. You know, want to get my social life back in order. I'm gonna play some music while we're at it in the background, just make the whole thing not too dull. Maybe listen to it. Maybe listen to some radio stuff.
Hey Calvin.
Hey Ben, what's up?
What's up is it's easy to not have the intro dialogue. Keep yourself.
Mm-hmm. And let's see.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a content creator of any kind, you need to start using Artlist for your videos. I'm Ryan, filmmaker, host, and creator of Film Riot, a YouTube channel with almost 2 million subscribers that has been teaching filmmaking for 12 years. We've been using Artlist, a royalty-free music licensing platform that helped us produce a lot of content fast. With the unlimited license, I download as much of the high-quality music and sound effects that we need, and with the useful category filters, I can easily find what I'm looking for. So if you need royalty-free music, you need Artlist.
Okay, and I'm gonna do one quick little thing to change up some stuff. I'm gonna try to do something a little different. So let's do a donate. And I think that should be donate for a 10-minute sketch. Let's see it. I wonder if people will pop in on that part. I should be hearing like a rock and roll notification for any time somebody wants to do a donation. I'll try to get in contact with them and just chat. Okay. I'm gonna have to go ahead and get my marker to fix up. That face a little bit, or just go into Photoshop and get that a little bit better in place.
It's all about humanity. It's all about humanity. It's all about humanity.
Okay.
It's all about humanity.
Actually, you're not. We're gonna do something fun.
You have a pillow problem. You know, we're all different.
बजने दे धड़क धड़क ढोल ताश धड़क धड़क भंडारा झिड़क झिड़क मल्हारी खड़क धड़क भड़क सली चटक मटक फटक सली दुश्मन की देखो जो फट लावली बजने दे धड़क धड़क ढोल ताश धड़क धड़क भंडारा झिड़क झिड़क मल्हारी खड़क धड़क भड़क सली चटक मटक फटक सली दुश्मन की देखो जो फट लावली बजने दे धड़क धड़क ढोल ताश धड़क धड़क भंडारा झिड़क झिड़क मल्हारी खड़क धड़क भड़क सली चटक मटक फटक सली दुश्मन की देखो जो फट लावली धीरे धीरे बड़ी चली जो थी चिंगारी छोटी चिंगारी भरी 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 है मन की अलमारी आज अलमारी हुई सतरंगी चाली सतरंगी हुई सतरंगी थी जो ये रात काली खड़क धड़क भड़क सली चटक मटक फटक सली दुश्मन की देखो जो वाट लावली
Okay.
This oceanside Verbo is about to become the backdrop for an unforgettable vacation memory.
Going back to this one. Let's see, little dirt. That's right there, which will probably show up on the page. Of course, I'm not upset about like how much these paint marks have actually been fixed up a lot. So I'm very proud about about that part.
York, Staten Island. New York. Doug's peeing on the concrete again. Doug is peeing on the concrete.
Okay. Okay. Get that all set up. You know, a lot of this stuff usually would probably make a mistake, but they actually look really good. I'm not too unhappy with the layout on this stuff. Okay.
Does that work? I like to work on my goals. No, I want to. I want to look at the push-up stuff. Because that's more fun than math. I'm gonna sit by you because this is something I need to sit next. We need to sit next to each other.
Weissman was on a camping trip in Central California when he found that the president of the state's Public Utilities Commission was urgently trying to reach him. Weissman, a former Public Utilities Commissioner for 4 years, had a phone call with the former lead attorney to get his initial verdict. Discover more.
I don't know if this is trying to like. I don't know if this song is trying to like actually imitate like Star Wars or or any of the John Williams songs. Okay, I think that's about good right there.
I made this English, by the way. Are you taking me somewhere to kill me? No, that's ridiculous. I'm taking someplace to talk, but I like to talk. I do like a lot, what you just did. How long have you been here?
Hey Calvin, long time no see. How you doing?
Hey, Captain. How's it going? What have you been up to?
Working on my comic stuff too, and I started streaming.
Oh, that's very cool. Yeah, I just been trying to figure out like a few situations here and there. I basically decided to stop working my stop working my comic book job with Howard, and just trying to get on my own, just get back on my own 2 feet on selling my own work again. Which was you know, it's sort of a little, sort of like a feel good letting go moment, but at the same time it's also pretty. I also feel a little sad about it. I mean, the money. I mean, it's a great job. I love working there, but the payments were not that great, and I had to learn to also figure out how to move on and get my own name out there. And so, like a good solid backup plan for me is to at least still do my commissions and conventions and all that other stuff. And so, yeah, that's what I've been working on. So, out of curiosity, how many viewers do you get on your stream?
I wish you the best. It's going to be exciting getting your comic to conventions.
Oh, I mean, I already been doing it for a long time. Like, I have been doing it when I was working with him. It's just at this moment, just, you know, just selling my own work and getting it out there.
Wanna become famous? Buy followers, rhymes, and viewers on Big Follows.
Does that actually work, or is that just just a bad thing to, or is that just like some cheap way of doing it?
Wanna become famous? Buy followers, rhymes, and viewers on Big Follows. Come. I've only done a few
Have a nice
so
day.
far, but it's been between
Have a
10
nice
and
day.
8 so far.
Bye, John. Yeah.
Bizarre bots, you should ban them.
Have a nice day.
Let's see. Yeah, thanks for the heads up. But the thing is, I don't know whether that part's actually true. It's like, do you actually should you buy like a viewership or something, or is that just sort of taboo? Can't believe a droplet actually hit my page. It must be these stupid cats. So yeah, but other than that, I'm just like just working on my stuff and keep myself afloat as much as I can. And I do feel bad. I mean, I really do. About, like, you know, not stop working for someone else. I've been working for this guy for over 10 years, and I just, like...
the rules of Twitch to buy follows, and those bots are usually scams anyway.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. That's a good... That's usually it. That's a good information to know. But yeah, for me, it's like I never got like 5 to 10 views. I only got like maybe you and one other person, but that's about it. I think it's because I also have a bad. I also don't really follow up with a schedule or anything like that, or like some more instructional things. My only newest thing I add on is like the new continuation of the pages, and I'm also doing doing a donation stream. So like whenever someone wants to like donate a couple dollars or so, they could just like they could just donate like a couple. They could donate whatever amount they have, and I could do a quick little 10-minute sketch or something, but nothing too new.
I talk a lot in chat, so a lot of views are people I already knew.
That's the thing. I've never been good with actually chatting with people. Like I'm better at listening than anything else. I know maybe I'm just like an invert trying to be an extrovert, but it's just like it's so not easy. And so like for me, it's just like
When you've already got this spike in RSV cases, Oklahoma City schools are scheduled to begin the new school year on Monday, and the state will not allow schools to require masks. So, what's your concern about RSV potentially spreading among students in the new academic year?
Try find another comic artist on here and talk with them, and you will slowly gain more interest.
hmm. How does that always work? Like, do you just like chat? Do I just randomly chat with them? Like, make a new window on the bottom, just like randomly like get in contact with them?
What advice can you give parents wanting to protect their kids from RSV? Dr. Cameron Manter is Chief Medical Officer of Oklahoma Children's Hospital in Oklahoma City. Thanks a lot. Thank you, I appreciate it. This Thursday,
Like we are now, but you would be typing like I am, then you could eventually tell them about your comic and streams, and if you get along they will follow you and maybe even bring over their viewers.
Hmm. All right, might as well give that a shot. Let's see, TV. Let's turn the other TV on. Turn on the media. Take off the media.
this video uploaded to YouTube shows one of the many recent confrontations between police and demonstrators who poured into the streets to protest ongoing water shortages and power cuts during the summer heat. Human rights groups say they've confirmed the deaths of several protests.
Curious. I wonder how much.
Amongst domestic issues, some are wondering what changes are easygoing residents on school bus for.
So let's see. I wonder what big artists are out right now.
In the U.S. in particular, Simon Henderson with the Washington Institute for Near East Policy sums it up this way.
Ooh.
The all-electric Chevy Bolt EV with 247 miles of range on a full charge. It keeps on going. Find new moments, find new roads. Chevrolet.
In Europe, they've done next to nothing about it. Her hairdo interpreter, Gracie said the key
that of what the news can confirm. Yes, we were there. Big time. A total deal, isn't it? Like going and picking up a lunch special since the food is always tasty. Lunch specials are they're pretty good. They're pretty good. I've seen a bunch of lunch
Let's
specials
see.
and you're like, man, y'all are
Give me
way
1 second. Let me just kind of adjust this window so I could actually.
head out and pick something up and bring it back. Best
I really
part.
got to fix up how to lock this thing in place. Sometimes. No, not that. Window catcher.
Some of the best appetizer nachos I've had were just the chips
You're
themselves.
able to hear that just fine?
Homemade wok, or they make it right in front of you too. You know, those fancy Mexican restaurant places in town. They'll do that. They'll bring out a cart and they'll just cut up the avocado and mash it up in front of you and be like, ah, wok. So good. Um, Patience with my inking. Oh, thank you. Yeah, honestly, hanging out with you guys,
No, I
it
can't
makes
hear
it a lot
anything.
more bearable. Like when
Okay,
I'm
how about
sitting
now?
here alone in a room, just trying to do all this, especially The Office. It involves a lot. You know, it would be very difficult. Calvin Ye Comics. Oh, Calvin NYE Comics. Hello, welcome in, and thank you for the follow. Hope your Wednesday or Thursday is going well today.
So I just said, hey, how are ya?
Very quietly.
Oh, so give me 1 second.
I'm doing pretty good myself. Just started a new stream schedule. Nothing too different from the old one. It's just an hour earlier. And I love starting things, like starting my day and just starting the stream even earlier too. It's a lot better. It leaves me with a lot more time and met a lot of cool people so far. We've been streaming for about an hour and it's been a blast. It's been a blast.
Trying to do the
Got a few
same.
raids from some cool people, so I'm enjoying this new schedule. And I don't know if I'm gonna finish the octopus today. Maybe this is gonna take a couple more stream days, but I'm really enjoying the process as well. Trying to do the same. Oh, do you also stream?
Yes, I do.
Or just like with your work in general?
Basically, with my. Basically, with my comic
Oh,
book.
okay. And I see that I assume you do comics, so you're also more than welcome to share some of your work. You can link it in here. You can also post it in our Discord server of Creative Supporting Creatives.
Well, might as well.
Oh, your comic book. How long have you been working on your comic book?
Too many years.
My hats off. Like if I had 10, 15 hats on, all my hats would be off to everyone who works on comics because you do a lot. You do um, like scenes and lighting, and you gotta know your perspectives and your how to draw people, and there's like it's a long process. Too many years. Oh, okay. You're live now. Okay. Hopefully your stream is going well.
What's their channel?
Yeah, I tried. I'm
Joyce Rabbit Art.
I'm really into. I don't read comics as much anymore, but when I first got into comic books, I got into it around the time of New 52, which
Ah.
is when DC Comics started to relaunch their like 52 new series. So that was a good time for someone to get in for DC. And then I started to read more indie comics. That's kind of where I'm at now. I've kind of steered away from a lot of DC comics, and I just like to read indie comics. You know, there's a good variety of artwork. in indie comics, and there's a lot of cool stories and a lot of, you know,
I love New 52, especially Action Comic.
hidden talent too. Oh, you love the new 52? Nice. Which one? Oh, the action comic. I haven't checked that one out. The ones I did check out were Green Lantern, obviously, um, and Batman, and Justice League, and I think anything in the Bat family I checked out. A few others too. I forget. You just don't read them? Yeah, they're a little daunting to get into. I That's what I've come to find. Because before the New 52, I'm like, there's so many different issues out there. Like Spider-Man has so many issues, and I'm like, I don't even know where to start. I don't know where to start. And it's like I want to start at the beginning because I wanna know the plot. You know?
So what about you, Captain? How's your art been going along?
Did a lot of sketches and worked alongside with a lot of the local comic book shops here in town, which they're very supportive of artists. Like, the comic book shops in town are super rad. They're some of the best small businesses I've ever come to meet and run across. I've done free comic book day sketches for them. Because free comic book day, that's
It's been
every
good.
first
On stream I
Saturday
do
of the
digital
month.
and it's going good.
And it's exactly what it says. You get free comics. I think a lot of comic book publishers will issue out free comics, and usually comic book shops will have a lot of festivities with regards to that. And I was also hired to do free sketches for people. And I would have done it too, just for free, but the comic book shop owners were super cool, and they wanted to pay us all for it.
Yeah, I need to contact my comic owners too.
What did I say? What did I say? First Saturday in May? Yeah, it's first Saturday in May. Did I say June? You need to contact your comic owners. Oh, are you working with like a team?
Well, a while back I was doing. A while
I'm
back
talking about for
I
the
was
local comic book shop where you pick up your comics.
I was working with Howard Shaken on his art, and then
Oh, did I just say every first Saturday? Every first Saturday ever.
a while back I've been working with Howard Shaken on his art for about 10 years, and then I decided to go on my my own, selling my comics. And let's see what's her reply after that.
I listen to Spotify all the time. So in the playlist there was a Star Wars album and some Star Wars songs. And I looked at my interface, and the music player, the bar, it turned into a lightsaber. It was really cool. So I don't know if it's for any Star Wars related album or if it was just that one in particular, but yeah, try it out. If you have Spotify, listen to a Star Wars album, and if your interface should turn into a lightsaber. With Howard taking on his art for about 10 years, and then I decided to go on your own, selling your own comics. Oh, so you have published works out there already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, once again, too, you're more than welcome to share those links. Oh, tea party, hello! Yes, we gotta. Well, to be fair, we gotta have shouts to the monologists for redoing a I probably wouldn't be stretching, but but it is this is a hand stretch that Nico had taught me, where you turn your hand upside down like this, and then you pull your fingers back one at a time, and it really helps.
Huh.
Oh, I'm proud of you too. Thank you. I'll take it. I'll take the compliment. Okay, thanks for providing that link. Yeah, I'll check it out after the stretch. I used to move across the stars on piano. I still remember bits, but you need to look into it's what you wanted to play. Oh, you play the piano. Nice. Yeah, my brother teaches
Oof.
piano
I just
his
popped my
whole
finger.
life, and it's such a pretty instrument for sure. Stretch those flexors. How's it going, OT? What you been working on? OT Party, by the way, is also another one of our artist friends or artist streamer friends who does amazing work with workers. Oh, we're doing stretch right now? Nice. Yeah, I forgot to ask, or I forgot to let you guys know you're also more than welcome to stretch along. Calvin Ye Comics. Oh, we got a raid!
I wish I didn't know how to do a raid.
I'm Gamer, welcome in, and friends, my name is Joyce Rainbow. I am a traditional artist, primarily working with pen and ink, and if you guys would like to check out some more of my work, feel free to check out my socials, which I will put in chat. I'm mostly on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and we also have a Discord server with creative supporting creatives. Arm Gamer, how was your stream? I'm assuming that you played some video games. But if there's any promotion links you'd like to share for your stream or any of the content that you have, feel free to do so. You're working on the Leo for Zodiac. Oh, you're working on the Zodiac project. Man, it's been a while since I kept up with that. That sounds really fun. I might check that out. I'm a Cancer, by the way. I'm proud. Maybe I'll do something more craft related. We were also talking about craft earlier today.
/raid then the channel name.
Hello. Oh, you were painting some Warhammer minis. Yes, we have a bunch of people in this community who also paint minis, and you're more than welcome to share some examples and work in progress of what you worked on today.
Are you talking about what I'm doing for you, Captain?
Twitter, all right. Let's take a look here. And we also have Captain's Comics. That link's not working for me. I might try that again.
Ah, crap. I'm sorry.
Let's see here. Let me go ahead and check out some of your work on your Twitter.
I thought you asked how to raid.
Can't find any quite yet. But yeah, I would love to see some at some point. You're also more than welcome to share them in Discord. We have a crafting art section here if you would like to check that out. And post your updates in there as well. I am only a big child. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. A better photo. Ooh, nice. Let's take a look. Ooh, look at that. Dude, I'm always so impressed with miniature painters because they really know how to get the details in there. It's so hard. Like I try to paint, but it's like it takes up so much surface area when I'm painting, even with the smallest brushes. But yeah, here is some of Arm Gamer's work. Feel free to give him a follow if you'd like to see more of their content. Thank you so much for sharing. Krabby Patty. Yeah, mini painting. Angry Hands does some miniature painting as well. Oh, we have the same one from. Ooh, that's also another good shot. Nice. Yeah, all the building holes and stuff like that.
If you rated her, she would give your channel a shout out, then her viewers will potentially follow you and I will say good stuff about your art to her,
That
lol.
does look like fun. Barteroo, hello!
So
Welcome
let's see,
in.
what was that
I don't
again?
know if you saw
It
the
was,
update, but I'm starting, from now on, I'm starting 1 hour earlier. It is official. That is a new stream schedule. How's it going, Bart?
okay, /.
We're hanging out more with the early crew. Yay, followed. Yeah, because we have a lot of friends here who are from over the pond, and especially you, Bart. I want to make sure that you get some earlier sleep in. You know, back from Frankfurt. Oh, seriously, you're in Frankfurt. Must be nice to be back, right? Get some rest in. That's the secret, just having a bit of fun when painting. Absolutely, gotta love it. Gotta enjoy it, and the skill will follow. Oh, baby, hello, welcome in. How are you? It was really cool. Overwhelmed. Oh, yeah, I bet. Especially since it was your hometown, and I bet that can be really difficult. Became much. Oh, okay. Yeah, it must be nice to be home.
I did that wrong. 1 second, let me just open it.
I have a lot of lead. I'm gonna do some more marks here. What else do we have? Did I have any more mechanical pencils?
Oh,
Oh no! What were you trying to do? Are you finishing up your stream, Calvin? One second. Looking for my roll of pencils. Here you go. Here you go. Got all my roll of pencils. I would bring this with me to live drawing.
yeah, oh well.
Yeah, I don't have a lead pencil in here, a mechanical pencil. Maybe I'll check my pen bag. Sometimes my bag of pens also has pencils in it. My cat's outside my door. She is meowing to get in. Alright, we'll just go with a normal pencil. That's okay. These are actually really nice sketching pencils. The Blackwings. You're just gonna give me the nice one? Thank you. Thank you, Miko. Always letting me steal your art supplies. Appreciate it. Yeah, mine ran out of lead, and I'm like, I don't know where it is now. I was always so jealous of my classmates in like elementary school and middle school even, who had the nice mechanical pencils. Mine were always the bad ones.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about the nice ones with like, well, this was a nice one, and then we spilled purple ink all over it, and there's no eraser, and now there's even no lead. In fact, why does this still exist? It should go in the trash. Peekaboo! Oh my god, you're the second person to say that today. Yes, it's 8-track, and that's my favorite. That's my favorite. How's it going?
A pens are good.
Oh no, I'm not worried about it anymore. It was just back in the day, cause like when I was just a child, I was, you know how children get more jealous of other children.
Oh yeah.
They have the cooler materials.
Oh yeah.
Matter.
I'm very familiar
But I
with
do
that.
prefer mechanical pencils for smaller details. know.
For me, it's just like I just learn with everything I have.
Ben's Mian, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in.
I mean, for the thing is,
Oh,
I
Hayden,
still
thanks
work
for
on this.
stopping in, Peekaboo.
Lucas has more on the Suns. Him and Jessica and Joshua Puzzle. The Puzzles spent about 20 minutes at the U.S. Capitol on January 6th and did not engage in violence prior to
Hope your workday is going well.
one misdemeanor count of picketing, parading, or demonstrating on Capitol grounds. At their sentencing hearing, the Puzzles acknowledged they had broken the law.
Let's see, I'm curious.
Sick cow drawing. This is a very unique looking cow. That's for sure.
Capitol from a nearby anti-vaccine demonstration. Ultimately, he'll get spared the Puzzles jail time. Instead, the sentence
And under the sea cow, I guess.
service in a period of home confinement.
All right, let's see. Do you, I wonder, do you do cons? Oh well, I'm not gonna worry about rating right now. I'm just gonna just like chat with her as much as I can until she gets tired of me. Speaking of which, Captain, if you want to share some of your work, I could show them. I could show it on the screen if you like.
Do I do Comic Cons? I used to. A long time ago. I used to do Artist Alley back in like 2013, 14, 15, I suppose. Then I stopped for a while, but I am considering going back into it. You know, once everything starts opening up. We've got a lot of udders. I know instead of milk, it's like ink. That would be an interesting hybrid character, like a cow and octopus hybrid. Which I was watching. I was hanging out in
There is a Batman picture I am proud of I could share.
They were doing.
Yeah, let's go ahead and see it out. I would like to. I like to share. I like to share your work.
Oh, that's an alliteration right there. But it got me inspired to want to start doing stuff like that again, like combining creatures or conceptualizing new creatures like that, because I think it's super fun. From the ink cow. Yeah, that would be interesting for sure.
https://www.instagram.com/p/crmnkfkdkr/question UTM_medium equals copy_link.
Okay, now let's see
Oh, the
this.
hybrid art.
I'm on my phone, so I hope that worked.
Very nice.
Okay, let's see how well.
Hi,
Oh,
Ben. Welcome in. How are you today?
this is actually pretty good.
This lovely Wednesday.
Let me see if I can get it a little bit larger.
That would be amazing. Just instead of having to go to the store and buy some new ink, just have a cow.
Yeah, that's actually not.
My first time trying digital art.
Nice. Are you able to share what you are working on? But regardless, congratulations. It's always a good feeling, you know, to get over that push. It's time to celebrate.
Let's see.
And I know you just recently started a new job as well.
You know, this is actually really cool. You need. I mean, just as an art from artist to artist point of view, you do need to work on like cleaning up your lines here. Like, if you're using Photoshop or all those other ones, I would definitely like put in some time to like actually getting the art drawing over. I mean, just for the sake of between you and me, you do need to work on smoothing out your lines. What do you use? Procreate?
At that point, the Supreme Court had ruled that the CDC did not have the authority to extend an eviction moratorium.
Oh, okay. All right, so I'm just going to change up the. I'm going to change up the turning off the screen, and then it's going to go back to regular music, if you don't mind. Let's see. Let me see if I can share my other Calvin Nye Comics. I like Hilda too. It's actually. Let's see. Yeah, when I noticed when I was watching Craig of the Creek, it totally reminded me of Recess. You guys ever notice that? And let's see. See if I can bar. Let me see if I can bug her with that question again. Let me see. What's your favorite poster art of mine? Funny fact. Can you guess which one? Okay, I think that should be enough bugging her for that. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I think I wanted. I think I wanted to stop talking to this person. All right, which I think that should be pretty good for right now. Let's turn you off and turn off the TV. All right. So try to do a new little thing. Would you be interested in like any donation sketches or anything like that, Captain? Just like just to change up my workflow.
Not right now.
It's all good. Just been trying to figure out some new features on my thing, just like how I could get like myself a little bit of better income besides like just working on this and showing stuff. When I try to do my streams and everything like that, I want to try to make sure I get like an extra little bit of income into my pocket so I could just like say this stuff is worth it all the time. But it seems to me like I just have that one little struggle here and there to just like make sure I get it down.
You're listening to All Things Considered from NPR News.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I can't really think of anything to really fix up this panel right here, especially these two and the one up here. I think these are my good spot on art pieces right here. Okay, now we got that taken care of. I'll probably do. Ow.
Try being more consistent or get a schedule, and that will help bring people.
Yeah, easy said than done. I mean, considering with like with the schedule I have, like I usually here's the things that I always tend to do. In the morning time, I work on my boss's work. In the evening, like around 3 to 11, I'm working as Smart and Final. And like the last remaining time would usually be about like midnight to 2, just drawing my stuff. And that's just me just trying to get my own stuff. So should I just like, I don't know, maybe make an announcement of it or something like that? Just like get that out there. Okay, let's see. Now let's go back to some of these pages to make sure they're pretty good. Gotta make sure these guys are dry.
Announcements are good, yes.
How do you do an announcement? Just like make a share thing on Facebook or whatever?
I thought you quit the job for your boss.
I didn't quit. I mean, well, I am quitting, but I'm still going to be finishing up but I am going to be finishing. I'm going to be finishing up working with him at November. Just finishing up the last 2 jobs that I have with him, and whether debating if I will actually quit it or not, because it's a little hard. Because for me, it's more like we had like my boss and I had a very emotional relationship with each other. Like I worked with him for about like 10 years of my life, and that's about like roughly about a good 3/4 of my life as is. And so it's just like it's more debating on whether if I should just fully not work with him or just like come by part time or so. Maybe on my off days I could probably just like work on that and just like get myself all set up and ready. Okay.
Ask him if he would allow you to stream while you work on his stuff.
No, that's not. I just don't think that's okay. I mean, that's that. He's very private about his own stuff, but just like at the same time, it's like when I'm trying like when I work on his stuff, it's his own work. I don't. He's like more his stuff is actually very professional and all that stuff. And it's also, it's not like it is actually a little bit more. He's more secretive about his work before he gets it out published. Like this stuff actually goes into like published prints and everything like that, and he could lose it. He could actually lose his contract just because of like what he's working on. And it's just not just that. It is more like part of it is I just want to give myself a little break because working 12 hours a day for the past 2 to 3 years, it's just a lot of work. I mean, I don't know if it's maybe because like a sort of, if it's like, I just can't feel like keep working on it all day or just like, or anything like that, but just like, it's a challenge. Like, you can't, I mean, sometimes my body will just like, will just randomly crash and get like too panicky and all stuff. And it upsets me because, I worked with this guy for so long and just like to do work for him, but it's like also very daunting on the same time. Also, it doesn't really pay
Has
well.
he ever recommended you to his publisher to try get your foot in the door?
No, we never got into that part. Um, it's more of like I just rather be doing my own artwork instead. I don't know how. I really don't feel confidence on my skills to actually work with another artist and get that stuff on, except for like maybe like small commission stuff. But I don't know. Of course, I deal with a lot of depression too, so it's not healthy for me to like give someone a promise and then just like bail on it like that. Speaking of which, should probably also check with Ramon and also those other people to see how they're doing. Mm-hmm. It's for me personally, it's just like sort of this weird mental struggle right now of like saying I wanted to quit this thing, but at the same time, it's like also sort of a foreign embrace and to like kind of like learn to move on and like get myself on the creative pathway on my own stuff. Not proud of it at doing this way. For me, I'd rather just like work on his stuff till he passes away. But I just, mentally, it takes a lot of toll on my head. I mean, especially with the money I'm making over there, it's not that great. Sorry if I'm like acting like a downer right now, but just like sometimes I have a notoriously bad habit of doing that. Okay. Okay, let's see.
I understand and it's okay. You talk about what you want to talk about.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if people like to hear a negative Nelly all the time. But the surprising thing is, like, I like to work on my own stuff, and I like to maybe put time into that. And there'll be days like, where I'm like off it and all that stuff. But when I'm not like working so much stuff, I actually motivate myself to get back into my own work. And so I don't know if maybe it's because like I get tired of like working on so many things at once, and then it just gets daunting on me. But then once I'm off doing something else, I activate my own interest and get back to my own work. I don't know. Maybe I'm selfish in some ways, like where it's just like where just like for me, or for me, it's just like there's a lot of like I have a lot of my own things I want to do, and I don't think it's because I think it's because I'm semi selfish and trying to get my own name out there at the same time. And so, like, I don't know if it's either just like doing commissions for other people, trying to get my name out there, and at least like get my own Stan Lee tower in the near future. But I know it's not the most realistic thing I could do right now. Oops. And so just like, but I do enjoy the experience that I had with him. It's just like a lot of stuff, and it makes me feel bad where he's just like saying he wants me in his life, and it just like and it's just like been working on his stuff for 10 years, not being able to socialize with anyone else, or just finding the time to like get my own name out there. It's been like the biggest daunting challenges I ever had. Okay, there's that. That goes on there. There's that, there's that. Those are pretty good. I have no complaints down here or the bottom half, which I think looks really good. Maybe a little cleanup here and here. Get that all laid out. A while back when I was working on my boss's work, I had like major panic attacks. Just like thinking I can never pull off the major weight of like my boss's work for a long time. And so when I was and so I would have to take medication and pills to just like to like recover from that stress. And I think it was more like I think it was just really more just like working too many jobs at once. My parents were also very like asking me to do so much with them and everything like that, and like there were like many distractions and everything like that. And now to me it's just like it's more like I'm now just like slowly getting back to like my own work stage, and just like getting my own productivity done. I mean, I don't know if I'm just one of those persons to just rather be working on my own stuff than anything else. Let me just kind of fix this up. Get my nicer markers. Get my fine liners. I use the Pilot fine liners, which are actually really good markers. They get a lot. They actually fill up a lot of a lot of areas without losing its touch. So I could just go down here, just get that without even.
Students have to get lots of other vaccine, the judge wrote. They've got to pay tuition, they've got to pass their classes. This COVID-19 vaccine requirement is just another condition of employment. And students who don't want to comply, the judge said, need to self-school full-time. They're from Brown, NPR News.
Stocks finished mixed or mostly lower on Wall Street today. This is NPR. The 332, this is KCRW Connection. On Wednesday, the LA City Council will be considering a blocker approved on the list of partial vaccination internet private indoor spaces. It passed, like places like bars, gyms, even restaurants. Some of those that are usually watering holes have already taken matters into their own hands, taking their laws and sodas. Progressive anchor, KCRW creator elect Justin Berlani.
Hmm.
It's often you know that it can work unless the guarantees or any lesson is for our staff to contract COVID. But while the restaurant is concerned, some people out in LA County rely on being vaccinated or testing negative for COVID. Paul Holt says he will want to exclude those who haven't gotten the dose yet.
There's no guarantees when you can be vaccinated or not, or tested or not. But what we're trying to do is minimize risk. And we wanted to just be somewhat inclusive to the rest of us.
And if a fully approved new product mandate would get the city approval, both versus city's reaction from the customers have been
Oh, hey, actually, if you're interested, would you be interested in like if you want to like display some if you want to make some fan art for my comic book? What I do for my book is I actually try to share some like people's like artwork on my book. So if you're ever interested in just like sharing your abilities and all that stuff, I'll be interested in putting it on a page of my book. Of like I put it in in a few of my books. I do a meanwhile in the fan art section, which is sort of like a which is sort of like a which is like a whole bunch of fan artwork that's been done in the past, and I collect them and put them in my self-published books with your contact name and all that other stuff. Now, if you're, I mean, it's just like just show off one piece of work that you have, and I'll save it, and then just like share it in my next batch of like.
That would be cool. I'll try think of an idea.
Yeah. And it's like you see like what he looks like. This is Joe Hero. Him in full costume. You could also go on my website and just like check out what he looks like color wise. And then just like just show off your capability and everything else like that. Okay. Okay. That's actually pretty good.
Scotland has charted a more cautious course. Scotland's First Minister, Nicola Sturgeon, says most COVID restrictions will be relaxed next Monday.
At what point is the term speed of dictate? I think to talk about speed of from an infectious virus or declaring victory over a virus is premature.
Scotland's Sturgeon today before a live audience as per the President's Security Forum. We talked about and the freedom that Sturgeon which does embrace the push to free Scotland from the United Kingdom. Sturgeon ran
So, I haven't seen any new movies lately. I think the last movie I really recently seen was the new Space Jam film. It's it's all right. It didn't do anything for me. I feel like a lot of like movies that are done by Warner Brothers is they're just sort of like rushing out their stories. Like, I mean, I thought the Mortal Kombat story was not that great. I wish they actually did more to it, like, or at least like kept it to source material. I mean, for me, it's like the whole Cole Young and the whole Cole Young story arc is just like doesn't do anything for me, and Jax's Jax's superpower thing was kind of stupid. Like his whole power was to get bigger arms, and that's it. Like there wasn't like no like special ability or like ground pound attack or like some like other type of stuff to go with it or like the overdrive military stuff. It just like arms get bigger. That's it. I did like their idea, like literally the best part of that whole movie was just getting the whole was just literally just like was it whole Sub-Zero and Scorpion fight in the first set in like the first couple minutes, and that was like the best part of the whole series. Everything else is sort of like lackluster and just doesn't have the same impact. And they could have carried that impact. Like for me, if a cartoon or a video game or anything else can just like do that and make it good, then a movie should be able to do the same thing too. They're just like but just like at the same time, a movie has like I don't know some specific set of rules that just doesn't work in that field. And yeah. So what do you want to? So any special fun fact you want to know about me, or just like want to talk about?
You're saying that a Brexit experience does not give you pause because you would be doing more planning ahead of all that.
Does that mean we don't look at that and say, well, when we get to make some mistake, does it remind us that no process like this is straightforward or easy? We shouldn't pretend to people that it is. There will be challenges and hurdles and pretty difficult problems that we have to solve along the way. But the benefits, I think, will be significant. Independence doesn't mean that Scotland is a country doesn't face challenges or problems, but it puts the finding sources of problems
Okay.
and
National support for independence dropped from the historic high last year. 58% of Scots were in favor. It's lower now.
we will see fluctuations in
Hey,
that.
so actually, there's one thing I wanted to talk to you about. Do you ever notice like a how does my camera work now? Does it actually look much better than before? I actually bought a new camera and try to make it look much nicer than it was earlier. Try to make it much nicer than it was working on earlier.
Amongst the younger age groups in Scotland, it is in some polls as high as 70% support for switching to independence. But I don't take that for granted. The case has still to be argued and won because
Because
switching
one
to
of the things I
independence
try to work on is actually at least,
Yeah, it looks good.
but like much better than before. It's not like rickety or anything like that. Just like not doesn't look like pixelated garbage.
Good security implications of this. Given that Scotland's national security and foreign policy has been coordinated through London in the past centuries, from a purely security perspective, without the rest of the UK,
It's nice and clear.
Okay, good. Now I actually spend my money right. I mean, originally I was using a lot of these cheapo cameras and just like they weren't working out for me, and I decided to just like what, screw it. I'm just gonna get the Brio. Now that I could actually know it actually looks good, so I'm not showing off just a weak performance. So what kind of projects are you working on recently? Just like for like drawing stuff. Are you like trying to make your own comic book, or are you like trying to like get your own, trying to like just like do little commissions or sketch out and just like get your name out there? How do you do it? Okay.
I am pretty casual about it. I do my fan comics and now I do some stuff on Twitch. I don't really try that much to get attention.
Hmm. You seem to be getting the popularity before I could. Lucky bastard. Well, I just think it's just like I'm not naturally talented, or just don't have the reputation like I would like to. The curse of fame.
Lol, I had months of getting to know people because I wasn't going to stream originally, so I built up friends beforehand.
Yeah, I need to do that. I suck at making friends. I mean, no joke. Like, I don't know how. I still like have the hardest time like trying to get myself a following, or just like get anyone to just do random chats or everything. I think my most
But
popular.
like you did today with that lady, if you keep that up you will get more followers.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't know. I heard from other people is like that's not the best thing to do. Is like trying to go to like other people's profiles and just like check out and just like take their groups or whatever. I hear negative. I hear negatively about that too. I'm at it. Let's see who else is doing their. Let's see who else is sharing their art. Just probably out of curiosity and see what who else is coming up.
I haven't had to sleep through a fire alarm in a long time, so I don't know for sure.
Let's see who else is art C for art C right now and it's willing to go ahead and talk.
Look in the comics tag, they will probably want to see your work.
There's a comics tag. Hmm.
Oh no. Yeah! We did it! We aced him! I set him up, you took him out. 1-2, huh, Batman?
Yeah, I don't know if that really counts. Let's see.
Start the family.
Ooh. Burger Bear.
So you admit that you're bullying me.
No, what? That doesn't sound like me.
You did not say, and I quote, "Sorry you have to witness the mess that's me bullying my friend." Unless you're saying I'm not your friend.
Like me.
Are you saying I'm not your friend?
We're just teasing you. It's not bullying.
Wow, you're saying I'm not your... That hurts me, Chi.
No! Wait, when did I say
Wow.
you're not my friend? Listen.
Well, you said you're bullying your friend, so if you're not bullying me, then like...
Oh, so you like the bully. Okay, okay. I'm bullying my friend.
Well, no. Oh.
Bully is love. Are we supposed to bully, right?
No, you're not.
Maybe?
No, not maybe.
Maybe?
Not maybe.
You know how Rack used to have power in Bufflon? He got none here.
Oh.
Now I get bullied.
They carry over to Bufflon.
You can blame Ela for that one. Oh no, there's that part. I forgot about that part. That part's really high. That part is really high. Every time I try that part, I throw out my voice. Whatever, fuck it. Burger Bear. Burger
Hungry.
Bear with the burger.
No hunger.
Hunger? Are you hunger? You want burger?
I do want burger.
Have burger.
But I have leftover from yesterday. I might eat that tonight.
Or you could eat burger.
I need to have these separately so they can have a visit.
Ooh, frill physic on the lettuce. Can't keep up with what y'all are saying. And our
Oh,
kitty,
no.
I can't keep up with what we're saying. And I'm saying at least a third of it.
What, you have internet problem? Get Rack on the job.
There's only so much I can do if your ISP is being a dick, and ISPs are assholes. Burger yummy. Hey, Mame, how goes?
Mame! Hola! Awa awa!
Hello. Awa awa. I don't know why I've decided that that's how I say that, but that's how I say that. It's a thing. I've made it a thing.
I make comics. Nice, what comic you make? Oh, if you wanna post link on, do tell us so I can have Rack give you permission.
Damn, Michi.
Huh?
I see how it is. I'm just here to do the things for you.
You're
I'm
mad.
I'm like your raccoon slave now, aren't I?
You're mad.
That hurts, Michi. That hurts.
What do you mean you're mad? You have the sword.
I remember not asking for the sword though, and you were all like, "Damn, that sucks."
It's okay.
I am an unwilling mod. Please help. I am here against my will.
I make Wattpad stories. Ah. Man, I remember I used to write.
Imagine being a writer.
I used to write just for myself, actually. I never posted it.
Oops.
I think I wrote like 500-page novel just for myself to read. Nobody else read it, not even my friend back then. Because none of them understand Vietnamese. It's Vietnamese. It's in Vietnamese.
Fucking Dbell exists.
Oh no, it's horrible. Translate from Vietnamese to English.
Well, what's good at translating from Vietnamese to English?
Nothing.
Not even
Not a
like,
Vietnamese that
Vietnamese
understand
people.
English.
Oh no. It's gonna be all like, alright, Michi, translate then. You got this. You wrote it, you can translate it.
I feel like Ela can probably read it. I probably can be in the bottom.
You mean the not top?
Oh yeah, not top.
The not top. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it.
Called Passover. It combines elements of existential drama with the Bible, as it looks at two young black men dreaming of a better tomorrow in a world of police violence.
No, I don't write like ever. I tried to get back into writing, but my Vietnamese is so messed up now. I don't remember how to write majority of stuff.
Let's see.
You know you can write in not Vietnamese, right?
English, my English sucks too. I don't want to write in English.
Don't you make comic in English?
That's different. We all I do is write dialogue. I don't write description, like very descriptive description. And the way I write, I have so many run-on sentence issue.
So do I, honestly. I am very fond of my semicolons.
I don't even use semicolon. I just use comma. That's the video.
Comma, chameleon. You come and go. You come and go. Whoa, whoa.
I can tell me about superhero from Star Trek. Ooh, nice. I don't know how high it went. How high is your IQ? I have been thinking about trying to be mixed old.
And confusion. But it's okay, because I do know how high my IQ is, and it is not high. It is small.
I don't even know my IQ.
My IQ is smaller than my height in inches.
In inches?
Which is... Yes, in inches, my lord.
You know how tall Bon is IRL?
IRL? I think he's actually taller than me, technically.
Yeah, he's 6'2".
Yeah. I remember hearing that. It's okay, I don't claim to be tall. I am average. All that means is that everyone smaller than me is smaller than average.
I'm gonna put you in Ganyu outfit.
I don't know if do I need to Google this?
Oh, thank you for the 1,000 donation. Thank you. Nervous.
Hold on, I'm Googling this.
Ganyu outfit is cute.
Images. No.
Why not?
No. Because I don't have those boobs or thighs.
Don't worry about it. You have the men booba. It's okay. It can compensate.
I'm not small. I'm not small. I'm very tall, Iris. Fuck off.
I'm actually stream watching. Hey, Steam. I have 2 other friends stream open up. But I cannot pay attention.
Do you believe them?
Huh? Who?
The other two, I'm assuming that it's Micro and who else is streaming right now?
50.
Ah. Do you believe them?
No. I actually don't talk to them that often. I wouldn't bully them.
Damn.
What? You get special treatment. What do you mean that hard?
Can I get not
Oh, right there.
You want me to say
Yeah, you want me to say it?
No. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Step back, you taco-y slut. Unless you want to say it.
I mean, I could try.
Could you?
Hold on, give me a second.
Oh, shit. I thought I was calling her bluff.
That's kind of weird. How do you say arara?
How do I say boy. Voice is a bit rusty today. Sorry, I leaned forward in my back, but all crooked.
I'm going to bed. See you later.
All right, see you later.
Is I still here?
Does not look like.
Oh, god damn. I'm using the wrong tool. There is your answer.
Oh shit, I was tricked. I can't believe you stole this.
I'm gonna go try and sleep. Good luck, Iris!
Good luck, Iris. Try to not sleep on your face. Or the side of your face.
I remember when my wisdom was coming out. Yeah, that was painful. That's kind of weird. That wiki how to say ara ara. Actually, I'm curious. I'm gonna go try and sleep. Good luck, Iris!
Good luck, Iris. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
There is actually no wiki on how to say ara ara.
Most top energy rep will ever get. I have hella top energy. Don't know what you're talking about, Cookie.
It's ara ara. And my wisdom boost.
Iris, try to not sleep on your face.
I'm gonna go try and sleep. Good luck, Iris!
Good luck, Iris. Try to not sleep on your face. I'll leave you homeless. Ah shit, I was tricked.
Is I still here? Oh, god dang it. I'm using the wrong tool.
It's a bit rusty today. It's a bit rusty today.
Oh well.
Sorry, I leaned forward in my back and all pretty crack.
Oh. Is I still here?
Does not look like.
Oh well. Now let's see who else is going to be up on the art stream. While I'm getting myself a little distracted. Ooh.
Sonic banana pudding shake.
can trick myself and others into believing that I'm like pretty decent at it, but in general, I'm actually not that good. So I'm actually still like learning. Art is about like, or any practice really is about continuing to not stop practicing. So I'm still getting there. Oh yeah, no, I'm learning as I go. Yes.
See.
I want this to be like quick. Wait, this is exciting. But anyways, the art goes.
Okay, let's see.
I'm trying to see what other art. Honestly, a lot of people like ask about that. Like, if you could, would you? Like, if you could actually just download stuff like that, would you? And I don't think I would. I feel like what I find like enjoyable, arguably, you know, like learning something new is stressful sometimes. Is like learning it. Like that's what makes things like fulfilling, you know? Like if I could just download like Russian language hacks, you know, like that would be amazing. Okay. Wow. I'm struggling with a state sample and it's kind of pissing me. Because it's not working. That sounds a little bit more downloadable. Basically what I have on right now.
Yeah. This person's not exactly interactive right now. Let's share another artist.
who, despite Roman's fame, had been his close allies for years. How is that likely to affect the process? Until the AG's report was released yesterday, there was a sense that a lot of his allies were sticking with Andrew Cuomo, and that this impeachment process, which had already begun, was sort of being slow walked in Albany. But as I mentioned, in the last day, we've seen many of those same allies call for Cuomo to step down. Assembly Speaker Carl Hastie, the Democrat who's really driving this impeachment process, issued this fiercely worded statement saying Cuomo can no longer remain in office, and Hastie himself has promised this process will be swift. Is such a democratic state the whole thing worthless now?
Alright, let's get that.
Highlighting these allegations against the governor's
Sonic
political
banana
party.
pudding
This is
shake.
a democratic state, and the GOP is pretty powerless here. So this is going to be decided. The fate of Andrew Cuomo will be decided
Huh.
by this fellow Democrat. Does anybody think he can survive this?
Interesting.
His support has cratered, but Cuomo is part of one of the country's biggest political dynasties. He became a national figure during the pandemic year with those daily briefings. He's also known as a brutal and really stubborn political fighter who's shown no interest in resigning. So he's in this for a fight, but it's hard to see a path forward right now for Andrew Cuomo.
If he were to resign or be removed from office, what would happen at that point in the process?
Well, the state's lieutenant governor, Kathy Hochul, would take over as governor through next year's election. Hochul has already broken publicly with the governor and condemned his actions. She's widely viewed as a moderate Democrat from upstate New York, and interestingly, she would be the first woman in New York's history to serve as governor. And then Ari Cuomo's downfall would trigger a scrum of candidates vying to replace him on the ballot next year, and one of the top candidates could be Attorney General Letitia James, who produced this devastating report. Former ally of former
What's
Senator
with the...
James has not said whether she'll run. So here's where we stand in upstate New York today. Thanks, buddy. Thank you, Ari.
To a workout where thousands of people marched to mark the horrific explosion that happened a year ago today. The blast devastated the city and killed more than 200 people. Thousands were displaced. Protesters clashed with security forces that used deadly rioters who had been warned about explosive chemicals in the north. Police justice lingers with shocking as the story of one family's desire for justice while struggling with the loss of a loved one. Photos of Andrew Cuomo and Rosalyn West showing their dad and his sister smiling at their graduations, and the taking drinks where Rosalyn sits are all framed pictures and mementos from Jessica's life, her university badge, and nursing ID. To Rosalyn, Jessica was his soulmate.
Thanks for coming, guys. Very appreciated. Donate more.
Jessica was just 22 when the blast ripped through the hospital where she was working as a psychiatric nurse. Some days, Rosalind misses her younger sister so much, she sends messages to her Instagram account just to feel close to her. A year on, she still sets a plate for Jessica at the family table.
I don't know what to say because we're not getting used to this idea. I'm in denial till now. I always say she's coming. She will open the door and come here and say, "No, we made it."
Yeah. Rosalind's situation is the same as the hundreds of others whose loved ones were taken from them. As the shock wave from the Bailey Falls explosion devastated homes, offices, and hospitals, they are haunted by that terrible day. Rosalind still has nightmares from watching her sister Jessica die on a hospital bed as a friend and colleague fought to give her CPR.
And now the first week or in the middle of my training, I saw scenes about her death and about her funeral. It's just like a few shots.
And we all know that the justice wrapped blast makes it all the more impossible to move on. The explosion happened when hundreds of tons of ammonium nitrate were stored alongside fuses and fireworks in a warehouse in Baltimore, Maryland. Leaked documents and emails and statements indicated Enron's leaders, including the president and the prime minister at the time, who warned of the dangers that failed to act. And yet, a year on, not one senior official has been prosecuted. Instead, investigative judges have been removed, and Parliament has refused to lift immunity laws protecting top officials. Human rights watch says that the investigation is, quote, incapable of credible delivering justice. The government is providing almost no help to those who risk their homes or injured. And Rosalind Jan says leaders have failed even to recognize
like playing games. I don't even feel like drawing really. But it's tough to make myself do it once a week.
Make it a habit. Start working as much as you can until you get tired.
Think of it. And I've been wanting to work on other stuff, but I just can't. I don't know. Here, I didn't know why I wasn't working on stuff while I was doing that. I like forget about things unless I'm doing it. I forget about Instagram. I just go on Facebook for the new groups. I just see like, oh, Chrissy's joining. Really? Yeah, yeah, your positions are fun. I did like that group. Especially because it was food food, so it was more like it's there. Yeah, I don't know about that, but yeah.
Oh.
Another day in the UFC sport. Hero Princess Melody became just the second woman to win gold in wrestling for the U.S. and the first black woman to ever win gold in the sport. And while it took years of training and preparation for the Texas native to reach this moment, Mensa Stock said she'd been in disbelief on Tuesday, heading into the finals of the 68-kilogram freestyle event.
All right, I think I'll stop this. I hope my phone is done charging.
More than a pretty sight that she draped herself in the U.S. flag after beating a competitor from Nigeria in a gold medal match.
Oh, we got a
Even though
show
Mensa
today.
Stock
I wanted to
was the
watch
highest seed in her weight category, this was
Great
her
show.
first Olympics. She won the Olympic team trials ahead of the Rio Games in 2016, but could not compete. The U.S. had failed to qualify for a spot in her weight class. So this moment was 5 years in the making. The 28-year-old said she wants to inspire black girls in wrestling. Her
That's really
inspiration
cool.
to compete came from her twin sister.
See, I'd like to be a cheerleader, but I don't think that I can do it.
It takes a while.
Well, like, it's really cool. You know how cool that is. But when you guys do like level stuff,
In addition to the glory, U.S. Gold
Um,
medals get $37,500
yeah,
bonus. So, what is Mensa Stock going to do with that money?
ooh, vape.
I just like food.
And what does
I
mom
never
cook?
did any food stuff before. I don't know, like
Okay, we here at All Things
have you
Consider
ever
are
made any
all
food?
pescatarians, but to know Mensa
I
Stock,
never made any food
you have
stuff.
just won an Olympic wrestling gold medal. I'm gonna say if you want mom's barbecue, you have earned it.
I just made chicken nuggets. Do you want the chicken nuggets? But like, you can't do everything. You
Thank you
can't
for
do all
listening
the
to All
things
Things
that
Considered from NPR News.
Okay. Hey, thanks. Hey, thanks for following me. How are you doing today?
with laser cutting. I've been just painting. Oh, you mean paint? I don't know. I just saw that like paint and laser cut the same word. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna learn it. Wow.
Hmm.
On the freeways this afternoon, many things to tell you about. In San Dimas on the eastbound 210 at San Dimas Avenue, a two-car center collision blocking the second lane from the left. Things start getting heavy right around the 57th where the backup begins. And down High Hills, 91 eastbound at Gibson Canyon, right there.
Curious on how you get on how you get viewers.
And still see some activity along the Central Coast to Montecito or one stop at San Ysidro. Accident there at the center divided. Brake lights start around Romus. HLP traffic brought to you by Discourse, finance and accounting professionals. And support for NPR comes from C3 AI. C3 AI software enables organizations to use artificial intelligence at enterprise scale, solving previously unsolvable problems. C3 AI. This is enterprise AI. And Procter and Gamble, maker of Metamucil, fiber supplement containing psyllium, a plant-based fiber that travels from the glucose to the digestive system. Designed to be taken every day. More at metamucil.com. This KCRW. Time now for 20. This is All Things Considered from NPR News. I'm Ari Shapiro.
Fats Raptor has followed.
Thank you for following, Fats Raptor. Appreciate it.
Let's go to Dayton, Ohio now, where the second mass shooting in the United States occurred in just 14 hours, with 9 people killed there. A 24-year-old man opened fire in a historic district of Dayton. The district was among the victims. And we wanted to know what the past 2 years have been like for survivors and their families, how their communities have heard. Here with us is Pastor Michael Green in El Paso. His 35-year-old daughter, Michelle, was injured in the shooting. Pastor Grady, welcome and begin, please.
Thank you for inviting me. Thank you so much.
And Dion Green, who's with us from Dayton, Ohio today. He is remembering his father, Derek Fudge, who died beside the line. Dion Green, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Well, I'm going to start with you. Dion, you were not injured that night. Your father was, and I will start by saying I'm
Mm-hmm.
so, so sorry. I imagine these last 2 years, some days have been better than others, but none of them have been easy.
You're right. You know, some days I can make it through. Some days I feel like I have no energy. You know, for him protecting my life that night and allowing me to continue living, that's what gives me the strength to do what I do around the country and fighting and being the voice for the voiceless. You know, I learned from every one of these family members.
How did you protect your life?
You know, when the shooting came out, me and my dad were standing side by side. Um, when I found my father, I only got shot once. I was shot
Huh.
5 times, and I don't understand how not one of them bullets did not touch me. And this is something I still play back over and over again. How did I not get shot? How did I not die?
How has, it sounds like obviously this has changed your family forever. How about your community? How has Dayton changed since the massacre in response?
Well, to be honest, even though this is the second year anniversary, this is really the first year for the community. Because last year was the winter. You know, we couldn't be around each other, you know, because of COVID. So the families didn't really get to experience the love from the community. So today I'm having a event out here to remember the 9 lives that came from family members that
I'm in
lost
that
their
same
lives
boat.
because my father left. And it's jealous in your heart. So I hope today will be a powerful day. It's going to be emotional day, but also it's going to be joy and sunshine in your heart, you know.
Pastor Michael Green,
Yeah, for me, it's like I.
she was shot from the time she survived the mass shooting.
Unfortunately, she, 1 month later, 3 months later, she passed away. And, you know, it's like, I don't know. 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 I don't know
Ugh, he suck at talking to people.
Pastor Grady, how about you? When you and your daughter talk about that day, do you talk about it? And I guess I'm thinking in part, as we mentioned, the shooter saying he was clearly not the MC.
Yes, he told left or right all the time. And I mentioned in the early days, even these days, that
Oh, I fucking suck at
been
combos.
shot 3 times. People sometimes comment, I thought he came here to kill Mexicans. Of course, Michelle certainly is not Mexican. That is to say, she's African American. And so we talk about
Mm.
black and white America. That's kind of all the time. That's how blame America came out of our nice resolution of the nation to sort of give this gun understanding of his own mind that he was talking with the administration as it was in those days.
Before I let you go, anything you two would like to say to each other?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right.
Thank you. And Dion, again, my heart goes out to you and to your family and to those in Ohio who are experiencing the pain of loss. We keep saying that the people that were victims were lost. They were taken. Murder is about taking. This individual got on the road like he could have turned around at any point, but his hatred drove him to the city by the Rio Grande. So my prayer, Dion, is that you would continue to keep your head up, know that change requires commitment. And because you are committed, you can only affect change. The last part of the Serenity Prayer says, and the things I cannot change. There are many things that we can't change, and we can get people excited about touching and coming together in unity. I believe that when the church said in those days they turned the world upside down. And so it's going to take courage and confidence and commitment and consistency to not allow this to define you or to define your community. As Huey and Paso, we have not allowed it to define us. One people, one struggle. So we continue to struggle together until change takes place.
Pastor Michael Brady in El Paso, Texas, and Dion Green in Dayton, Ohio, talking about shootings in their cities that upended their lives and ended other people's lives 2 years ago. Thank you to you both.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you. A final note. Dion Green and Michael Brady had never met or spoken before we asked them to talk to us. After we ended our conversation, they stayed a little while, exchanged phone numbers, and promised to talk again.
This is NPR News. KCRW sponsors a new Amazon Prime Video presenting All In, A Fight for Democracy, featuring Stacey Abrams, and now Emmy nominated for Outstanding Writing for a Nonfiction Program. All In, A Fight for Democracy is available at consideramazon.com.
KCRW brings you the best in music, and not just on the air. Subscribe to Music Insider for hot takes from KCRW DJs and music editors, plus artist exclusives and the latest from favorites like Private Playlist. Go to kcrw.com/newsletters. KCRW sponsors include MGM Television, congratulating all the MGM nominees and partners, Hulu, NBC, and NBC for 35 Emmy nominations.
Let's see. Anyone else is showing comic art?
Live from NPR News in Culver City, California, I'm Dwayne Brown. The highly transmissible Delta variant is driving up new COVID-19 cases in the U.S. to an average of about 90,000 per day. That's the most since mid-February, while hospitalization rates are surging to levels not seen since the pandemic began in states like Louisiana and Florida. In Broward County, the mayor, Steve Geller, says the first wave was older adults. Now they're seeing much younger hospital patients in Florida who are unvaccinated.
Let's see.
Florida is currently around 24% of the national death. Our numbers are going up geometrically. Mayor Geller says it's frustrating they can't set their own mask mandates because the Florida governor imposed a ban earlier this week overnight mask requirements for schools. In New York, the nation's largest nursing home operator says all workers will be required to get COVID-19 shots to keep their jobs. The nursing home industry has largely rejected making vaccinations mandatory. A concern that could trigger a worker exodus that is worse than already low staffing levels in nursing homes. A Senate committee has voted to advance President Biden's nominating the census Bureau director to a full vote. NPR's Hansi Lawang with the story. The Senate Homeland Security and Governmental Affairs Committee voted to advance the Biden nomination of Robert Santos as president of the American Census Bureau Association. Santos is a step closer to becoming the second-ever person of color to oversee the Census Bureau and its population count, with ensuring equal representation and federal funds. There's been no permanent Census Bureau director for more than half a year. Sharp reporters say Stephen Dillingham resigned after whistleblower complaints about an attempt to rush out incomplete data about non-citizens. In less than 2 weeks, the Bureau is set to release new redistricting data for the redraw of voting maps. Nancy Long and Carrie News News. Stocks finished mixed or mostly lower on Wall Street despite solid earnings from several large companies. This is NPR. At 4:32, this is KCRW. I'm Matt Jones. A week from the test of down news is picking up. The first televised debate in California's recall election takes place tonight at 6 at the University Presidential Library in Yorba Linda. 4 Republicans vying for the two candidates who may be most familiar
Hello.
to voters, Caitlyn Jenner
Oh wow, that's an old photo.
and Cory Booker, will not make an appearance. Jenner will be filming a reality TV show in Australia. Booker will be out fundraising in Bakersfield. Candidates John Cox, Kevin Faulkner, Kevin Kiley, and Doug Ose will be debating as Hugh Hewitt, Robert C. O'Brien, and Fox 11 hosts Christine Devine and Eric Matheson ask the questions. When it comes to money, Newsom has a huge advantage. Democrats and allies have raised more than $50 million to fight the recall. That's more than twice the amount raised by his Republican challengers and the pro recall committee combined, according to recent fundraising disclosures. The recall election is scheduled for September 14th. Voters will answer 2 questions: who wants to be first out of office, and who should replace him.
Awesome sauce. Thank you for following me. I'm sort of following you, so don't feel too bad about it.
Plaintiff Deborah Todd was reportedly hit while delivering food and water in Kent, Canada, along a freeway overpass on Gower Street in Hollywood. Her lawsuit accuses the city of allowing the encampment to create dangerous road conditions and not warning pedestrians or drivers about reduced visibility. Depending on how it goes in court, the case could put more pressure on city officials to quickly move unhoused people from certain locations. Just 2 days ago, Mayor
Thank you
Eric
for very
Adams
much
signed into
following
an ordinance
for following my
outlining
stuff.
where people can sit, sleep, lie, or stand in ovations on sidewalks, streets, and in parks. Under the new law, any encampment that allows sidewalk access can be immediately removed. It's expected to take effect next month.
A spokesman for California Attorney Mike Stewart told KCRW he plans to review the
Yeah, it's mainly this stuff right here. I'm doing a story about a superhero with autism.
Magic Eden gives 4 tiers of passes, which range in price, number of contact dates, and number of reservations that can be held privately for just once. Passes start at $399, with all organic coverage of nearly 1,400 films. Support for NPR comes from EDP, a hiring platform offering 135 skills tests to help businesses connect with candidates who align with their job requirements. Learn more at EDP.com/credit. And Notre
Porque só que usou a devida rodada, não dá pra isso. Eu vou encerrar aqui. Oiê! Ei, Vitor! Joia! Vitor, tá todo mundo online. E daí, o Jake tá online. Eu tava falando com o Puro aqui sobre os canais pequenos. É, chegou no final, não tem problema não. É, o que que rola? Tem outras pessoas, artistas, fazendo live agora. E daí, como eu nunca fiz live à noite, desenhando, pensei comigo mesmo. Nossa, nossa, menino,
Capitagis has followed.
heróis e
Hey,
pessoas
Captain, thank you for following me.
andando na rua, de paparazzi, fãs,
Yay!
muito bom. O que aconteceu? Ninguém apareceu, só o puro. E você no final, o puro aqui, vou te adicionar. Eu tenho. Hey,
Hey.
Calvin.
Let's see who's saying hey.
É, vou te adicionar, puro.
Really like.
Você não fez muito pela Twitch. Pois é. Aí não bombou. Achei que ia bombar. Aí quando eu faço. É, quando eu faço live de manhã, assim, nada a ver, tem bomba.
So, what language are you speaking besides English?
Calvin,
Yes?
let me let me say hello to Calvin because I didn't see that the the my face is olha que cool. Yeah, I speak Portuguese.
Portuguese, cool.
Let me wait a minute. Let me pause my music because it's so much. Okay. Hey, look at that. I'm on your live. I speak Portuguese and English. That's it.
I wish I know how to pull that stuff off. I mean, I'm just not that good.
Calvin, it's so crazy in here. And yeah, yeah, I love your art.
Thank you.
It's beautiful. Let me say something in Portuguese just a little bit. My
Uh oh.
tem galera. Pois é, Vitor. É isso. É, ele escuta bem depois, justamente por tem um delay aqui. Quer ver? Deixa eu falar um pouco aí, que eu tô achando isso o máximo que eu tô aparecendo aqui.
Ah, you're cutting off.
Calvin, I'm backing, I'm back speaking with you. There a kind of delay
I noticed
between the
that.
time when I speaking and the time that you listen to. And tell me about your art. What are you doing? And it's for blog or something like that?
Well, I actually do a whole bunch of like comic book conventions and all that other stuff. I've been working professionally for about 10 years on stuff, and I'm kind of self publishing my own book about a superhero with autism. And it's what you're seeing right now. I'm at the middle pages of one of my action scenes, and just kind of like getting that all worked up. Yeah, there's clearly a delay here.
Well, the one thing
Human rights
the
groups say
president
they've
pointed out
confirmed the
was
deaths of
about
several
deregulation and all
protesters.
that stuff.
But beyond Iran's
The one thing
domestic issues,
the
some are
president
wondering
pointed
what
out was
changes the
that these
Raisi
guys
government
are
might bring
kind
to
of
Iran's
stuck in the
foreign
middle.
policy. When asked to describe Raisi's views on the West in general and the U.S. in particular, Simon Henderson with the Washington Institute for Near East Policy sums it up this way.
Hates the United States, distrusts the United States, and he doesn't want to elevate to
Thank
a
you.
point where he needs the relationship with the United States. He sees it as a waste of time.
In a June speech, Raisi said Washington had proved its mendacity by walking away from the 2015 nuclear agreement, calling it the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, JCPOA, and Europe had done next to nothing about it. Heard here through an interpreter, Raisi said the key for Iran remains what it has always been, the lifting of punitive sanctions.
No more nuclear law.
The American
Mm-hmm.
counterweight to the JCPOA is European international commitment. Some suspect the U.S. is at worst on a nuclear deal will probably implement the sanctions in Iran.
Okay.
Return to fulfill your commitment. Raisi has said he's willing to continue talks on reviving the nuclear accord if he can get a better deal, plus guarantees that the
Hey,
U.S. won't use nuclear again,
thank you for
something
interacting and all
Iran
this stuff.
officials say they can't make. The Biden administration, meanwhile, says it would lift sanctions if Iran stops supporting proxy militias in the region and considers restrictions in other areas, such as its ballistic missile program. Sadam Vakil, an analyst with the UK-based think tank Chatham House, says so far each side finds the other's demands unworkable.
I think both sides want something more, and that's the problem here. I don't think there can be a unilateral stance or regional activities as part of the nuclear agreement.
Vakil says she expects the new administration in Tehran to use security concerns, such as fear of more attacks by America's main Mideast ally, Israel, to carry out a purge of moderate or reform-minded officials from Rouhani's government.
The Israelis have assassinated their nuclear scientists, their nuclear facilities have experienced sabotage. So, on the back of those very embarrassing incidents, a purge of the system, I think, can also be justified.
Analyst Simon Henderson says the Israelis think they have good reason to be concerned about Iran's intentions and about Washington's willingness to negotiate with Tehran.
All right. Take
The
care.
Israelis are very worried about the situation. They did think there's a possibility of dealing with Iran at any very high diplomatic level, and they intend to do this whether or not what the
The machine?
nuclear Iranian leader threatening sounds against Israel, but he's a general.
Meanwhile, just as Raisi is set to begin
Which
his
one?
presidential duties, a trial thousands of miles away in Sweden will shine a light on what human rights groups call an atrocity from his past: mass executions of political prisoners in the 1980s. Raisi himself is not a defendant, but the case will rekindle memories of his role in ordering those executions, and will remind the world that Ibrahim Raisi is the first Iranian president to take office while under
The blue
American
one.
sanctions for his human rights record. Peter King, NPR News, Istanbul. You're listening to All Things Considered from NPR News. When Tokyo residents talk about the Olympics, their feelings typically include some version of "it's complicated." Coronavirus cases are soaring, there are scattered protests, but at the same time, Team Japan is raking in a record number of gold medals, 21 as of today. So, with no fans allowed inside venues, NPR's Leila Fall reports on where people are finding the spirit of the games.
Beyond the walls of the largely empty national stadium, where track and field athletes are breaking world records, a line sneaks past the Olympic Museum and down the block. People shade themselves from the searing sun with parasols to a chorus of cicadas. And why picture the Olympic green statue? It's one of the few places where the fact that Tokyo is hosting the games is on full
This?
display. Matsuo Kazumi is a judo fan. She and her husband Kanbosh Roshan both love swims. I want to see the film, but I just see the TV. How long have you been waiting? I don't know. 10 minutes, maybe more than.
Oh, okay. Well, this is a, Statler eraser. So what you do is this is a an electrical eraser. So there's a little button right here. You just press it and it turns on. and it makes this little rotating motion. This little rotating motion thing right here. That'll actually erase out. That actually just erase out some stuff. So, for example, let's say. Yeah, so watch this. So like I can just get this guy, make a mark right there. I'll be like, whoops, I don't like it. And then I can just use this. And then instead of like going back and forth, I can just press this button and then just erase it out like that. This one's just called a Statler electric eraser. Vic. It also sounds like a vibrator. Do you do Amazon? All right, cool. Thank you very much, and I hope you have a safe day.
It is 4:48 here at KCRW on this Wednesday. Matt Gill with you for All Things Considered. Coming up in
All right. I think that's good enough for me right now. 3 hours of this. I'm going to probably take a little break. Thank you all for watching my stream. I appreciated all the extra people just like coming in saying hi. Appreciate all the people that like just go again and everything. And feel free to just like keep me posted and see how life's doing with you guys. You can always follow me on Instagram, Twitch, stream, Twitter, all that other nonsense. And I'll talk to you later.